All right, unboxing coming up in 3, 2, 1. This thing! That's what we're unboxing, this thing! All right, what we got is the Dewalt 45,000 BTU portable radiant heater. For those of you who are tuning in that are multilingual, Calientador Radiante Portátil de 45000. I messed that up. In francais, Avril de Chaffagon Rayon Portaf de 45,000 BTU Asia. Plastic wheel. Ooh, instrucciones. Styrofoam. Other wheel. Oh, looks like we got some plastic pieces, washers, cotter pins, and some sort of a bushing. It's like the propane hose bag. Hey, hoser. I'm gonna set this on the ground, read some instructions. All right, the directions, instructions, whatever the hell you might want to call them. Much to be desired. That's a nice way of saying they suck. I need pictures. I'm not a good reader. It's just a bunch of writing. Come on, Dewalt. Pictures. We're dummies. Step number 1, install one of the cotter pins into the hole on one end of the axle. Step 2, slide one large washer, then the wheel onto the axle next to the cotter pin. Well, again, cotter pin washer. Step 3, slide a spacer onto the axle next to the wheel. Step 4, slide the partially assembled axle through the axle support holes in the heater frame. Step 5, slide the spacer onto the axle next to the heater frame. 6, second wheel, then large washer onto the axle and secure with the cotter pin. Step 7, install the rubber hubcaps onto the large washers to complete the wheel assembly. All right, so far, I was kind of rough on the instructions earlier. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad at all. The only problem I had is lining up the handle to get the screws to fit. Now it's time to hook it up to the gas and see how warm this mamba jamba is gonna make my garage. All right, this is seriously a long hose. 6, 12, yeah, probably 20 foot. If I had to guess, that's probably a 20-foot hose. With good reason, this is a long hose because you don't want your fuel source next to your heat source because, one of my friends told me I needed more explosions in my YouTube videos, so I thought this is a perfect opportunity to do that. The propane is hooked up. Don't forget that when you're hooking the propane tank up, it is reverse threads. It's left-handed threads. I may or may not have fought with it for a few minutes. Woo! All right, I don't know if I'm not doing something right. I can get it lit, but it won't stay lit. When it's lit, it does generate a lot of heat, and that's good because that's what I want. But if it doesn't stay lit, no go. All right, as you can see, somehow I got it working. I fiddled with some of the electrical connections. I'm gonna use this over the next few days and run it through the ringer, so we'll see how it goes. Running this thing through the test. I was hoping it'd be a cold day, but this weekend it's unseasonably warm. The temperatures are in the upper 40s. Currently, the garage is about 40 degrees. I'm gonna run the heater for about a half hour. We'll come back, see how much warmer it got in here. By the way, my garage is uninsulated. The only thing it's insulated by is all the crap that I have in here. right, about a half hour has gone by. The heater's been running. You can, I mean, it's definitely warmed up the garage. All right, one thing I didn't mention on that, this heater is less than 6 foot away from the thermometer. So keep that in mind on that little test. All right, the heater does a good job heating the garage, but will it cook? Why not cook some hot dogs? Not bad. I know someone's gonna say, you don't put ketchup on hot dogs. My response, it's America. I'll do what the fuck I want. All right, I know I do a lot of joking around in this video, but propane gases and heat and ventilation, they're all serious stuff. So make sure you read the owner's manual and be familiar with this product before you use it. So let's go through the pros and cons. It's small and doesn't take up a lot of floor space, and I like that. And that's even going to be a bigger bonus in the summertime when I'm not using it and I got to tuck it away somewhere. It's made of steel. It's solid. The assembly realistically only took about a half hour. It weighs 32 pounds, but it is on the wheels and it does have that handle, so it's not a big deal to move it around. No electricity is needed since it runs on propane. It's fairly quiet, and that's a big bonus for me. It doesn't put off too bad of an odor like kerosene heaters. Price-wise, isn't too bad. Here's some few different websites. You can usually get it on sale for under 150 bucks. No matter what type of heater you own, they get hot, and there's always the potential to get burned if you accidentally touch the heating element. As of right now, the hose is new. It's still curled up. It doesn't lay flat, so there's a potential of tripping if you're not careful. The assembly instructions, they kind of sucked. They weren't that good. I got it together, but it could be better. All right, that wraps it up. I gotta give thanks to a high school classmate and a friend on Facebook, Ryan Wheeler. He watched one of my other videos, and he commented how cold it was in my garage, and he suggested this heater for me, so here we are now. Thanks, Ryan. Of course, you are always free to like, share, subscribe. If you enjoyed this, clickety-clickety-click, get on the old internet. Send it on to someone else if you want. Hit the like button if you want. Either way, thank you for watching.